Yo, what's up, boys? Nick the Outdoor Everyman here. No. That's probably a little bit better. What's going, guys? What's going? What's going on, guys? It's Nick the Outdoor Everyman here. Just all sorts of messed up today. Next episode. First episode of my equipment. Should be a good one. This is probably one of the single most important pieces of equipment that you can have to help have a nice lawn, excluding the obvious trimmer, mower, that kind of thing. So what is that? That is a spreader. Broadcast spreader is kind of what I've got, but that is what you use to put your grass seeds in. That's what you use to put your fertilizers in, your grub control, insecticides, yada, yada, yada. So, what are the different types? You've got what I've got, the broadcast spreader, which I'll show you here in a minute. And pretty simple, it's just a bucket. It's got a little spindle in it. The fertilizer or whatever you have in there drops down and it hits the spindle. That spreads it all out. Super simple. Second, you've got a drop spreader. I'll go a little bit more into detail here in a minute on what that is, but it's very simply a drop spreader. It drops it straight down. There's no moving parts. Once you open up the gates, it drops it straight down. So I'll tell you the differences on that, what you'd use that for. And then you've got the hand spreader. It's just basically a hand broadcast spreader. And then there's some other like off styles that I will never use, but it's a pre-mixed hand spreader with different stuff in it that's battery operated, whatever. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I got. I apologize, I probably should have washed it off, but it's dirty, so that means I'm using it, which is a good thing. So let me flip you guys off. Aha! So I have got the Scott's Speed Green 1000. It's a little bit smaller unit. I will be upgrading to one bigger and nicer here at the end of the season, or maybe the beginning of next. So let's go from top to bottom real quick. You've got the pull handle, which is pretty common on most models. You've got that opens that bad boy up. Whatever's in the bucket, open it up, and it goes down to this little spindle. You see the fins on it, and that spins when you're pushing it, and that shoots and spreads out whatever you got in it. Super simple. This is where my adjustment is. So the lower the number, the less you're going to get out of it. The higher the number, the more. So for the Milorganite I just spread, which is the video right before this, I was on 12, which shoots out a lot. Some will have a dial built in here, a twist dial. Yeah, so that's pretty simple there. And that's the cord that goes down, puts the pressure on to open it up. These are your little collapsible points if you want to collapse that and make it a little bit smaller. Your bucket obviously went through all that. Tires, blah, fairly simple. So I went over the uses of it. You've got your insecticides, pesticides, herbicides, all that fun stuff. The drop spreader, like I said, has no moving parts, and then you got the hand rotary. When do you want to use the hand one? When do you want to use a broadcaster, but you've got a really small yard? That'll be good for that. Take you guys inside here. A little bit more comfortable. All right. Turn on some lights. Aha. So, when do you want to use each of these? I have the broadcast spreader because I've got an established yard. I want it to spread out widely and evenly, so I have to make less passes. The drop spreader, like I said, drops it straight down. So with the broadcast, you can go usually a foot or two spread out from each pass. With a drop spreader, you want to be right on your wheel marks because it's just dropping it straight down. It's not going out, it's going down. And what's that good for? More, in my opinion, it's more for new lawns where it's just dirt or mostly bare spots and you're trying to get it established. So you want it to be more controlled, more thick, straight line, you control it easy. And then the battery operated one is the battery operated one. So pretty simple. You just throw what you want in there. The label is king. I'm going to start saying this from now on, but the label is king. So whatever you're putting in there, whether it be, the fertilizer, grass seed, or whatever, it will have a setting for Scott's on the bag. It should. If not, you go on the website. If not, send me a message. I'll let you know. So label is king. With fertilizers, you want to make sure you do exactly what it tells you, because you could burn your lawn up. Seed, grass seed, make sure you want to do what it's telling you to do. You might put a little too much on, which wouldn't be too bad, but if you put too less on, then you're spreading it thin and it's not really doing much. One quick note, and I'm going to have a bigger series episode on this and expand upon it, but just a quick note, if you are wanting to put grass seed down, you cannot put it down if you've already got a fertilizer that's got weed killer in it. You want to usually wait 2 to 3, even 4 months. It'll say on the bag again, but you've got to wait, or else that new grass seed is going to be treated like weeds, and probably most of it's going to not come up. You can plant it. Let's say you want to get grass seed in first, and then you want to wait until you start seeing the little sprigs pop up, and then you want to wait a couple weeks after that, let it get kind of full height, and then you can put your weed killer down if you want. But honestly, the general consensus is get control of your weeds first early and often, and then you can start overseeding in the fall, unless you work it out to a perfect time where you can do it in the spring and fall. But fall's fine if you just do it one time. So that's the basics of a spreader, what it's used for. That's my spreader. So this is, like I said, the first of the equipment, my equipment episodes. We'll go on to the mower, the leaf blower, the rider at a later date. But I just wanted to get this quick video in here. So other than that, if you could keep on the support you're going on now, the support is crazy. It's great. Like and subscribe, please. If you could, subscribe. And then hit the bell, little bell at the top of the screen there. That lets you know when another awesome video comes out. So other than that, you guys should check out my brother. He's tinkering every day. And then my buddy, I believe, should have a video out here real soon. Just one more thing. So tinkering every day, self-explanatory. He's going to be tinkering with electronics. He fixed my oven, a couple other things here and there, automobiles, pretty much anything you can tinker with. And then my buddy, doing just one more thing, is going to be some lawn stuff, tinkering with stuff, cooking, all sorts of stuff. So give him a good check out. Follow him, subscribe to them. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. Have a good and safe day.